Hey folks, I'm Sir Vainglory, and welcome to part 4 of my campaign as Napoleon in Napoleon Total War. Last time out, Napoleon decided against assaulting Turin. The enemy appeared to be just a bit too strong to make it worthwhile, so we pulled back from the city and moved over towards Alessandria, hoping to lure the Piedmontese out. We did that and fought a really bloody battle here. The rest of the Piedmontese armies came out to try and bring us to battle again, but we managed to elude them. But the army took a hell of a beating. We lost one of our artillery units as well. It was overrun. So they still have a half-stack army somewhere over here that's in good order. That moved out and tried to bring us to battle. So I need to bring Napoleon back into French territory. So let's do that so that you can get some replenishment in, and we'll bring this very small force here up to support them, because they'll need all the help they can get. That's the half-stack. So they've got the army in Turin. I think they only had about 500 men left at the end of the day, but I don't know how many units they might still have in there that are replenishing. So they're pretty strong still. For us, we have not very much income, 634 per turn, so we can't really recruit anything else. We're doing what we can to improve our income, but we really need to go and take more territory. So that's pretty much everything we can do at the moment. We don't have any spies or anything. Massena is staying put. Yeah, there's no point bringing him out. I don't think I want to recruit anything. We can't even recruit any artillery to replace what we lost. So I think we'll just stick with what we have at the moment. But we do need to go and take Turin. So hopefully they'll come south and try and attack us once we're in a position to receive them, of course. But for now, we're at the end of the turn, so let's move on. It looks like they are congregating their forces. We've got our building up, but we still don't make very much money. What did that actually do for us then? The merchant house. So it's only region wealth, so it probably went up by maybe 50 region wealth per turn. Or 50 region wealth plus, maybe plus 6 per turn. Yeah, so not a huge amount. Napoleon. I suppose we may as well transfer in one of these units. Doesn't really matter which. Let's bring Napoleon back into the city. You come back here. Doesn't seem to make much difference in terms of replenishment rate. Okay. I'll keep their money next turn. We will improve the supply warehouse. Yeah, that might be worth it actually, getting the extra supply. So an extra 6% replenishment. It's not a huge amount. But if we're looking at units of Oh, so if that's at 250 men or so, full strength. Is it? Anyway, so that would be an extra, what, 12, 15 men. So I could do that. This is built up as much as it can be. Same in here. We could get the roads. It's not doing much for our income. +4 per turn to town wealth. Yeah, I was thinking about trying to take Genoa. Maybe hit this. But we really need 2 armies to operate in that way. We just can't sustain them. So anyway, let's end the turn again. Still needs a couple of turns at the very least. So I think we will spend the money here. And move on again. We can't trade with anywhere. There aren't any trade nodes to send fleets to, so we're limited very much in what we're able to do. And of course, by the time Napoleon's army is replenished, there'll be 2 full stacks here probably. I don't think I can risk sallying out just now. So we'll just end the turn again. Another building finished. So an extra 32 income. Improves movement rate. Gives us a wee bit more replenishment as well. So let's get the cobbled roads, maximise the replenishment that we get in here since this is the front line. And Napoleon. Looking particularly at the artillery. There's a couple of other units that are still a wee bit too weak for my liking. But we'll give it one more turn, I think, and then we'll sally out. Ah, good. So, where's your other army? Lying in ambush. Let's move you up to here. May head up around that direction though. Okay. There we are. Full stack. Let's bring you back down there for now. So that army does seem to be on its own after all. So let's get Napoleon out and see if we can't wipe it out. Okay, it's not giving us overwhelming odds, even with reinforcements. But anyway, let's go ahead, fight the battle. And I'll go ahead and set up off camera and I'll bring you guys back when we're ready to go. Right, so what do we have? Artillery set up here and it's unlimbered. We're not quite in range, but I do expect they'll march towards us, so I'm going to leave the artillery there. We've got a brigade here, which I'm just going to advance up and provide some flank protection for the artillery. We have another brigade back here, Revolutionary Infantry, and the two regiments up here are also Revolutionary Infantry. And speaking of, we've got another 3 such regiments over here. And then in the front line, we've got some National Guard. We're going to send them out to earn their spurs and get shot. And then back in reserve, we've got our Grenadiers and our Fusiliers. So they won the battle for us last time out, and this time they get to have a bit of a rest. And our Cav is way over here on the right flank. And we also have our Chasseurs. I'm going to send them forward into this forest. So let's go ahead and start the battle. As I said, we'll get the Chasseurs up into there if we can. And we'll have our National Guard, I think, advance to about there. And this brigade here to come up and hold the high ground. So if you just march up to there for now. And this other brigade, I'm just going to keep it behind the shoulder of this hill, just in there. And you're going to come up and be our first reserve. We'll have you in about there. We'll bring the Grenadiers just up to the starting position for the rest of the army. And our Cav, where are you? Yeah, so behind this forest. We're not going to be able to keep them out of sight if we try to move them forward, so we're just going to move them into the woods just now. We'll bring them out later on when the time is right. Napoleon stays where he is. Near enough. Yep, he's up here with the guns. Don't seem to be in action yet. Oh, their guns are. They are coming towards us. Okay. Let's get you into line then. This brigade. You're the flank, aren't you? Don't have anything else back here. Okay, that's fine. Let's get you guys ready for combat. And we'll have... Actually, I think we'd rather have you slightly back here. If we can get their infantry out to the shelter of the woods, that would be better. It's still going to be at the edge of the woods there probably, but that's okay. You can stay where you are. And our Cav Let's get you out into the flank here. They don't have any cav at all, apart from their general if you want to count him. Okay, so I think these guys are taking, yeah, they're under artillery fire, so their morale is, well, it's improving now. They've halted where they are. We'll let that develop. And let's have you stay in that formation. And just pivot slightly. Don't need that brigade up there to protect the artillery. Let's move it forward. We can even move it up to about here. It still provides some protection, but I don't think there's anything coming that direction at all. Okay, let's pull you back. And we'll actually position you on the flank here. Okay, I've moved out there so that you've got good clear ground to charge over. Not taking a lot of damage. Okay, changed my mind. Let's review back. We'll just have to meet this straight on. And we'll have these guys here to provide the flank fire. And we're emerging from the trees. Don't want that. Okay, yeah, pivot, something like that, but you actually need to be in line with your colleagues. Let's get you out there. The cav, just bide your time. You can actually stand there. Shoot right into the flank of them. Okay. Form line. Okay, so you need to be there. You move over a bit. Okay, so these guys probably won't last too much longer, so we'll move this regiment, or this brigade, sorry, up there. Skirmishers back into the woods there, please. Move forward now. There's the general. Are they going to charge in? Oh, our artillery. not good. You... No, I didn't mean to limber you up, but never mind, I'll stop you shooting anyway. You march there. You form line. You also form line. Okay, they've broken, so you pivot and advance. Forward to there. And you just push right through the forest there. You go into them. Cav. You're going to attack the guns. Speaking of guns, you unlimber again. And you come up here. They've broken. So you men, don't chase them. You form up there. Running. Yeah, okay. I thought they might. You attack the general. They're running as well. Push forward. In fact, you push up there. The general's gone. You come down here. Get some retreating enemies. Who's that? Oh, it's the Revolutionary Infantry. I thought that was Grenadiers, but they're still hung back somewhere. Wheel around. You just form up back here for now.
Glorious victory, sir. It's soon to be yours.
You turn and face them. You attack here. Okay. You move up, just in case we need you to save the day. You, I think we need to, no, turn in that direction. I don't know if I was turning you the right way, I don't think I was. You come over and start shooting them again. You targeting them, it seems. You just form line where you are, that'll be fine there. Form line here. You advance. Turn face them. Now you're running, okay. Do that instead. Okay. You attack across there. You up there. Let's get that cav into the back of them and our other cav. You come up, finish them off. Okay, can you reach them with canister? You can't. Oh well. That's a pity. You form there. You and there. Move up. Move up. You charge them. Don't stand there and take fire. And finish them off. You can all head back up here. Broken now. They won't be far away. Let's continue the battle for now. Oh no, that's my own unit. Don't shoot at them. Yeah.
One of our units has used all its ammunition, sir.
That's okay. I'm going to attack them instead. And you're after them. Okay, so our National Guard did better than I expected them to. They took a lot of casualties, but that's why they were there. What are you doing? You come back here, grab your guns, and you limber up. As soon as these guys are back on the guns, we'll end the battle. That's better. Don't shoot. Oh, your horses have run, that's why. They're up here. I said don't shoot. Okay, let's end the battle then. I lost 1,700 men. I'm a bit surprised by that. National Guard. Yeah, I suppose they did lose more than I expected. Even some of the revolutionary infantry. And I said, well, these guys were rubbish. At least they were given as good as they got. It's a bit more like it. No, that's remaining. That's what I should be looking at there. At least we didn't lose any artillery this time. It didn't do too much damage. The chasseurs. It's actually worth having chasseurs if that's what your skirmishers kill to loss rate is. It's almost 2-1 against. $98 losses for 21 kills. Yeah, so again, a National Guard, you can understand that. But I'm not too impressed with the French army at the moment. Okay, well, we won, but I don't know that it was really worth it. Let's get you back here. You will just have to run if you're attacked. This army might well come out and seek revenge. But we shall see. For now, I'm going to put in a break. So, thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content. And hope to see you again next time. Cheers!